Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for being here. Today I'm flipping through September in my Hobonichi planners, so stick around. Hello friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thank you for joining me for this video. I just wanted to share how September went in my weeks and my cousin. This one's my everyday carry and this one stays home, and I mostly use for daily journaling. So let's start with the weeks. This one's usually just a quick little reflection back so you can see how it looks after the pen. So I always use my Coffee Monster code kits to set up the month. And let's see, going into the first week, I used some back to school stickers from According to Allie. I've got this really fun washi from Coffee Monster Co. This is washi from Doodlebug Design. This is American Crafts, and these were stickers from Mickey and Izzy's shop. I love fall decor in general, so like that also applies to my planner, so you'll see that over the next couple of months. This was the kit from Coffee Monster Co. I used like the large doodles. I had the coordinating washi. I think it's like In the Woods or something like that. I can't remember the name. But I used the weeks kit and then some of the large doodles in the washi to fill out the week. And I love this spread. And then these are stickers from Andre Okia that I've had in my stash for a while, and I really wanted to use. I love her illustrations. And this is the last week of September heading into October, using some very old but good stickers from JoJo Apple Prints. I have a zillion of her stickers left, so I really need to start using those more. So that was my little weeks. And then my biggie, this stays on my desk. It's not as chunky as last year's, so, you know, I don't know. It's neither good or bad, just an observation. Again, using the kit, but this one's obviously for the cousin. And a lot of the little doodles, and then I used these date, like, whatever these are, date doodles that go with the same kit I had just showed you in the weeks, but it also matches this month's kit, even though they're not necessarily, like, intended to. Very busy month. Okay. So the first week I used leftover stickers from the journaling kit and some doodles. Sorry, my cats are fighting. And yeah, it's a pretty simple one. Pretty simple, but it looks really neat and cohesive when you use a kit. These are from JoJo Apple Prints. Maisie and Milton Mouse. Oh my god, they're so cute. A lot of times the brush pens I'm using are either Tack brush pens. They might be Faber-Castell, but usually it's a Tack brush pen, a mild liner brush pen, or a Tombow dual brush pen. These, I love these flowers from According to Allie. Oh my, gorgeous, right? Stunning. And then I have these fun work quotes that I put in. I love this font that she did. And then washi from the Washi Tape Shop. Also put in some emojis. And I was saying in one of my videos, I can't remember which, I think it was my October weeks or October Hobonichi video. By the way, I am switching over to filming the entire month in one video from now on. So just a heads up. So where this used to be one video, this used to be one video, they're all together. Just makes life easier for me and will allow me hopefully to share more content next year. But I was saying sometimes I put emojis in and sometimes I don't. It kind of just depends on the vibe. Like here I didn't, but there's so much decor. Like how gorgeous. This is the Granny Florals and Granny Core, I think it's called. Then I had washi from Paper Minty Studio. This one's a Heidi swap. I think this one, that's Robin's Planning Nest, and yeah, okay. So yeah, this one I used all of these gorgeous stickers. It was 2 different sticker sheets, and then some quotes from, I think it's the children or kids or something like that, or parenting, I can't remember. But if you ever wanted to know specifics, you can either let me know in the comments, or you can go back to the Plan With Me video, and I link the stickers that I used in those videos in the description box as well. So please use Gen 10 if you shop according to Ally Stickers. If you've never gotten anything from Coffee Monster Co., I have like a little discount for first-time purchasers. I think it's like 10% or something, down in the description as well. And then this was using the October kit leftovers, so, and then some washi. And I love this. Again, very cohesive. I used this little, like, a while ago. I bought this paper pad, and I like to cut them up and use them individually. And this time I used it for Matt's flight information. So exciting. He just got home last night. Well, this morning, I should say, at like 2 in the morning. Poor guy. And now we have a wedding to go to. So, but I wanted to film this video before I have to get out and get moving and all of that good stuff. All right, so quick review of my daily pages. This is the one thing I'm not quite sure how I'm going to share in 2026 because I'm changing my planner lineup quite a bit. So you'll have to let me know if you'd like to see me like daily journal. I don't think I've ever shared a journal with me. Maybe, but I don't think so. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Yeah, and what type of content you'd like to see moving forward, because I definitely want to cater to what you guys are interested in, since my channel wouldn't be what it is without you. So thanks for being here. All right, so I always use the journaling page from the Coffee Monster Co. that coordinates with the month's kit to decorate my currently page. So I always track my reading, watching, planning, eating, loving, and trying for the month. And then I just like to add a few stickers or washi. I recently got into buying the Flow paper book magazine. I got mine at Barnes & Noble, and so I started to cut out some things, like this is from that book, Don't Forget to Enjoy the Journey. And then this was just something I printed off of the Pippi Post Instagram. I just screenshot it and then printed it out. This is also from that paper, the Flow paper magazine. And you can see that, like, the way I like to daily journal is to add, like, some sort of title or, like, highlight and then journal about it. Nora and Fiona had, like, a spa day. It was really cloudy. I woke up and had kitty snuggles. They were both on top of me. And then I had double kitty and double kiddo because Fiona stayed over. So they both came in and snuggled with me in the morning. I was nice and lazy. This was, like, our last hurrah before school started. So that's why they had a sleepover. I started working out, testing my new fountain pen from Top Drawer, which is amazing. I got my order from Heba El Sabai. Can't wait to use it in 2026. I have was able to work on a lot of content, and then Nora and I went for a walk. A lot of times you'll see these little doodles from Hands Off My Dinosaur. It's a little calendar that's on my desk, and I like to use those and save those. Let's see. I had a checkup with my immunologist. We went to school supply drop-off, and Nora and I did a little bit of shopping. I guess we must have had a big family crash out, so this is some private information I just taped in here. This was another order from Heba that I purchased. Nora had virtual therapy, cheer starting, or no, she's been doing cheer, I think. I just decided to write about it. And her first day of school, so I put her little picture. And then a lot of these stickers are in my stash. I have a huge stash of stickers. I did a big organization video on that a while back, so you could check that out if you're interested. And then I got my new Sailor Shikiori brush pens, which I'm obsessed with. This is my favorite color out of the pack. I keep using it. Let's see. Worked on content. Had my first, treated myself to a Starbucks. Her friend came over and we got empanadas for dinner. Nora and Matt went shopping for some pajamas, so I kept this little tag because Nora picked us out matching PJs, so I put that in there. And while they were gone, I worked on our travel album. We went on a date while Nora went to her friend's house before the football game, so that's just a picture of our food from dinner. And we won that game, so that's exciting-ish, because now we're in playoffs till, like, forever, it feels like. I reorganized my pegboards in my craft room. We went to church. Nora and her friend Abby made this like really cute video about like a duck war using all these little tiny resin ducks she has, which I thought was creative and wanted to notate. And then Abby's mom, my friend Erica, took them to see this like outside traveling circus. This is about stuff hitting the fan in our house. So I kept it private under there. Oh, so after, it was my first day of work, and then after work, I had to take Nora to run a couple errands and then go to her checkup, and the appointment was over an hour, so by the time we got home, we literally ate and went to cheer. It was crazy. It was a lot. Just documenting work and how that's looking this year. And how my one-on-one student, Nikki, who I talk about a lot, and I'll share him in Project Life. I just try to cover his face for privacy reasons, but he has declared Nora to be his girlfriend, so there's a cute little story about that. Totally exhausted and wiped out adjusting to this new schedule, but it's starting to take effect, even though we're now in October. More talk about work. This was funny, the crack of dawn. Cheer practice. Oh, me just talking about the afternoon hustle with the back to schoolness of the house, and then just being there to support one of my friends. So I covered that up just because I don't think her information needs to be out there. I got this new like alpha sticker book that I love. So I spelled out in my granny era because that's where I'm at right now. I just want to be in my craft room in my moo with some tea or coffee and like watching a show, listening to an audiobook, or just playing with my crafts. So that's why I did that. And this paper is from that Flow magazine that I was telling you about. Just did something a little different here where I like made little tiny like, I don't know, doodles around each section that I was journaling about, which I thought was kind of fun. Got some Happy Mail from Amy Tangerine, and talking about how we went to dinner at downtown Albany, and there's this cool mural, so I put that picture. And then Matt and I's ice cream flight that we shared. I just put all the flavors. I thought that was fun. Oh, I tried to doodle but failed, but this was everything that Nora bought at the fundraiser that our PTA did for the 5th grade field trip. No cheer, so that's why we were able to volunteer. This cutout is from the Flow magazine as well. Then Nora had her friend Fiona over. I went to see my boo play in Dreamgirls, and then my friend Natalie sent me some Happy Mail, just some cat stickers that are so cute, which you'll see later on in this daily journal. And so I kept the card she sent, and then I also got a thank you card from my cousin's fiance's. No, this one was from my cousin's wife's baptism. Oh, there's one of the stickers. There's one there that Natalie sent me. And then I got the cutest little card reminding affiliates of our like upcoming Zoom and like information for the big release, which just went live on the 1st of October. So it had this attached and information that I wanted to keep private. And then I talked about work. One of my students was playing with his poop twice today, so I thought this was the perfect way to sum it up, and I didn't even really want to journal. I was so tired. Matt started getting like the back to school tickle in his throat, which was odd because he's not really back to school, but he started getting sick, and then a few days later Nora started getting it, and then I started getting it, and it was fortunately just like only a few days long, but I thought that was funny. And then there was girl drama at, was it at cheer? Yes. And she was devastated and cried the whole way home from cheer, and we had to have a whole talk, and it was like, it's kind of newish territory for me, like kind of coaching her through these moments and like how to thrive and not be brought down from these situations. So that was me talking about that situation. Then Nora started getting sick. Nora had therapy. I got some Happy Mail from Wrong, and I didn't take Nora to cheer because she wasn't feeling well. She didn't go to school this day. She stayed home with me. Laundry day, cleaning. That's what I usually do on Fridays, is clean. And then here's some of, I cut out the journaling, or like the little card that came with my wrong goodies, and then the top of one of the washi tapes that she sent me. It's not washi, PET tape. And then just a rough night of sleep because of Nora not feeling well. Let's see. Oh, this was the day I booked The Life of a Showgirl, which we actually just saw last night in theaters, which was really fun. And started working on my Halloween album. These stickers, oh, these came from, her handle is Poppy, ChappyPlans. She sent me some cute little ghosty stickers. Nora got a new Hashapu, like it's from Pop Mart, blind box purse thing. I don't know. And it was a koala, so I put that there. Laundry, and then we had a game where we won again. First day of fall is Monday. I don't know why I put this over there. I guess I put almost. Nora and Matt have been playing Zelda again. I worked on editing in my Halloween album. We stayed home to watch church because we were still like not feeling 100%. Wanted to go into the week feeling 100%. First day of fall. These are stickers from Wrong. Private information about what's going on at work. Kind of a mess in the room I'm in right now. I got hit by a toe. One of my students stepped on my middle toe, and like the nail cracked way high, and so I journaled about that. And then there was girl drama with Nora at school. Not really her, but like girls being mean to her. So, you know, talk about that. Feeling like this week is forever long. And then Nora had meltdowns, I think, every night this week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's why these things are all like hidden, because it's private information. So, oh, was this the day I got hit on the head? No. Okay. I might have just put this because I was ready to knock Nora out. Probably. And then cheer was canceled 2 days in a row because of all the rain. So like the field was a swamp, so we couldn't go. I took a couple of the girls from school home with us because their mom had asked me if I could watch them for just a bit after school. So I did that. Now Addicted to Orphan Black, which now I'm almost on with season 2. It's a really old show, but I love it. It's on Netflix. And still working on the Halloween album. Had a productive day. One of our favorite ice cream shops closed for the summer, so we went and got ice cream this night. I started working out doing MBFA because I finished the MBF program and lost 5 pounds, which is so exciting for me. Not necessarily trying to lose weight, but like it has been, I don't think I've lost any weight in years, and I've been consistently exercising and eating fairly healthy. So like, that's a big deal for me. So I had to document that. And then talking about how Nora and Matt are still into Zelda, playing that right now. And I kept working on my Halloween album. Our church had this first like parent circle, which is like support for parents. And that was really cool. So I went to that while Matt and Nora stayed home. And then we went to look for dresses for my cousin's wedding, which is tonight. And I found nothing. But we did get dinner, and then we went to Nora's cheer game and they won. And I helped Matt pack, and he left later that night for his work trip. I got my washi pre-order finally from the Coffee Monster Co. So I put it all here. Talked about all the things Nora and I did on Sunday because Matt was gone, and he had been leaving us notes and treats every day. So I wanted to include those. And I put them in this little glassine bag. So cute. I still have more to put in, but there were like these every day with a little note. Oh, I know. I have the best hubby in the world. And then here's some of the cards I cut out. I was like trying to figure out how to use these. Like I kept these envelopes from the Coffee Monster Co. and finally made it work. So it was a great way to hold these other cards. I have to add in the other ones, but talked about how busy our Monday was. It was crazy. Like to look back at this schedule of like work and life. Nuts. Nuts. Tuesday, I did Nora's nails. I worked on some content because Nora doesn't have cheer Tuesdays. So, oh yeah, this was the day I got hit. This is me falling down. One of my students hit me so hard in the head I fell over. I didn't have a concussion though. I did get it checked out. I overslept this day. And that is it for Tuesday, for September. Lots of stuff in here. Lots of stuff. So glad for this journal, and I'm having a lot of fun using it. It's like messy, but like colorful. And I don't know, I really enjoy how it looks. I'm finding my style. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this video. Please feel free to leave me any questions or comments. And if you would subscribe, I'd be so grateful. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and then hit the bell so you don't miss my content, as things will be changing moving into the new year. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, friends. Remember that you are enough. Love you. Hope you have a great day. Bye.